Hey everyone, Shoe Shack Redemption here to finish off Season 2, or at least get started with finishing it off. I haven't decided whether I will go through this full episode because I've been spectating Wrestlemania in the last series and then the first season of this series. We'll see. I mean, I might just do kind of a longer video and get through the whole thing. I'm really anxious to see if I can catch up at all. The last episode was a bit demotivating because I made some mistakes and then fell behind, unfortunately. PLEs are usually a time to catch up, but I did not in that last one. Injuries kind of got in the way, and then, like I said, I made a mistake in letting one of my contracts expire that was at a level 4 rivalry, so that's unfortunate. The shake-up cards did not help me at all here in the last 5 weeks, so matches with only specialists have boosted quality, but more stamina lost. I don't know how many specialist matches I will do. I only have one face specialist, I think. Yeah, just traded for Adrian Williams. So I could get him in a rivalry with somebody, either Jericho or Candido, who's my champ, maybe not. Joel Wheeler's in a rivalry with Buck. Could be Storm. So got to figure out some rivalries because the only thing I have active are it's Taz Dreamer and then Wheeler Buck. Yeah. So rough start here to the end of the season. So we'll see what we can do. I made a promise to Precious Silver to have a match. Unfortunately, my only two women on the roster are heels. I was going to turn her or Lita face. So maybe I'll just have them do a match anyway and hope the rivalry starts. That would probably be a match number 2 type deal. Yeah, 49 stamina, so it should be okay. Lita's contract's going to expire. Who else do I have that's not through the end of the year? Taz will have 1 week, it looks like, or I guess 2 weeks. I'll have to re-sign him. So it's just Lita and Taz, so not a whole lot of money that we'll lose there. The other promise I have, Higglesby and Bam Bam need to be in a tag, and Candido needs 2 weeks of rest. His stamina is 3. So I think I'm going to try... Yeah, Bam Bam's 33 stamina, but we gotta do it somehow. Higglesby and Bam Bam. Higglesby's happy, so it wouldn't be terrible to make him mad, but they'll at least be a good tag team because he's asking for it, and that's the way the game works. So I will go ahead and do New Jack and Spike, Bam Bam and Higglesby. I think maybe not a title match. Really hope Bam Bam and Spike don't get hurt. I do have an injury rehab. I do have a health spa too that I can use on Candido maybe. So that's 2 matches. Buck and Wheeler can be 1. And then, or I also could do, wait, my only face specialist is who? Adrian Williams. I could do Wheeler Williams. It'll give it a quality boost with a run-in from Buck. Or, Buck's good on the mic, I think. Let me put Adrian here for a second. Oh, no, Adrian is who I said. Call out from Buck. Yeah, he's a 3, so let's try that. And then maybe we do a run-in on Adrian from somebody. We've got Storm, Taz, or Jericho. Or Brute Force. But if I do it from a specialist, then that gets another specialist rivalry. Or, I guess our first one. And then that would leave either Stevie to call out Candido or Stevie and Jericho. I was thinking of just getting rivalries going and then maybe Candido just defends his title in a triple threat with whatever our biggest rivalry is. So maybe we have Lance and Richards. Sure. So Jericho... No, let's have Lance run in on Adrian. And then the main event will be Jericho and Stevie Richards, who just traded for. That can be the Extreme Rules match of the week. I would like to leave 200 grand behind because I feel like I need to upgrade something. Either the ads or the stage crew. So who does that leave? Eddie Pop and Brute Force are both ones. I can do one more. I don't think a charity promo will be worth it. Let's do a call out from Taz on Dreamer. So that leaves 12,000. Let's do advertising from, I guess, Brute Force, because his popularity is awful anyway. So it might go down to 0, but at least we'll get $1,000. And then I'm going to upgrade the ads. We'll be super low on cash, but it'll also help bring in cash. All right, no title matches. Let's go ahead and make this a title match. We gotta kind of go all in here. We might face some injuries, but we'll try to get through it. Last Man Standing will give me limited stock. That's not worth it, I don't think. So that's got to get the perk. Hopefully it won't outdo this one. Their popularity is nowhere near, and there's a run-in. So let's go for that. Week 1, ready to go. Week 21, rather. WCW's up first. Shawn Michaels, Mark Miro did not finish the rivalry, so they got a level 4, just continuing forever. 2.5 stars, thankfully. R-Truth and Mark Henry will get something going. Mang and Austin. Austin has a tag feud, but maybe not a single yet. 1.5 stars? Okay. Saturn, Pop 1. Chosen and Sweat. We just traded Chosen to get a little money. That's who we got Adrian Williams with. That starts a rivalry. Christina Fury, 4 popularity. Sabu and Norton. If they could get some injuries, that would be wonderful. It's a level 4 4-star match. And Sabu's not hurt. Over on ECW, we know that Higglesby and Bam Bam will be a good tag team, but we don't know if Bam Bam or Spike will get hurt. It is a rivalry. No injuries. 3 stars. Beautiful. Taz calls out Tommy to get that to a level 3. Heel, but it is Cruiser Giant. Give me at least 2 stars. Come on. Oh, star. And no rivalry. Probably wasn't worth it to make Precious Silver happy. Brute Force only had 7 popularity and he just lost 8. So I guess he's definitely at 0 now. Adrian and Joel with a run-in from Lance. Joel gets the win. It is a 3-star match, so I guess that quality boost really helps. I don't know if Jericho and Stevie will be 3 stars. Might be 2.5. But we did get the Storm Williams rivalry going, and that goes to a level 2. Cool. Jericho, Stevie. Come on. Jericho wins. 2.5, no rivalry. So we get a poor finale. Awesome. Tamara Odyssey for the world title. Tamara is the champ now. 3.5 stars. Odyssey Rift's hurt. I don't know if they have a rivalry or not. I'm going to hope so. Maya gets 1 popularity. Luna and Sammy. Luna wins. 1.5 stars. Disciple Road Dogg, level 2. AJ and Jive versus Owen and Jake the Snake, who's now been signed by Raw. Owen and Jake win. 2.5 stars. So nobody's having a great week, at least. Tables match between Booker and Gangrel. Do they still have something going? Maybe. 3.5 stars. Okay. So we competed in the opener. Everybody's second match was awful. We had the best third match, and then we sucked in the main event. WCW got 22.6 fans. We got 20,000, so not too far back. Bigelow, Higglesby, no match for New Jack and Spike. Hate that WCW traded Williams for Chosen. ECW got the better of that deal. Well, thanks. He's not as popular, but okay. Higglesby, Bam Bam, work well, of course. Storm attacked Adrian. Things about to get worse. Didn't like Lita, Precious, Silver, so Lita, the biggest blowhard, is up against Precious, the second biggest blowhard. What? Well, we got to switch one of them. Nice work, Lita, but you're going to need to step it up. Another appearance by Joel, and he's quite popular. Try repeating those words, says Joel to Adrian. I have Adrian and Adrian, which can be a little confusing. Great win for Lita, and really varied show. 36-6 for Raw, so by far the best week. And I have no cards to help me get fans. The only thing saving me right now is the fact that WCW and Raw have not gotten a GM trophy, but I have to imagine they will be soon. They're really, really close to each other in fans. Raw just 3,000 fans back now, but we are 70 almost back from both. All right, Lita needs extended. We're going to have to do that. 67. She's super happy, so hopefully we can lowball her. Yes, and she's still happy. That's great. Higglesby's going to be happy because he got to team with Bam Bam. And Adrian wants a rematch against Lance. Absolutely. And he's happy. His popularity went up 4 with that match. Eddie Pop wants a promo for the To the Moon. Let's go ahead and get that on the books. Probably in advertising because he's not good at promos. And there's really nobody for him to call out right now. All right, Candido still needs a week off, and Adrian and Lance might be an opener. If it's going to be 3 stars between, that was Adrian and Wheeler. Lance isn't quite as popular, but there's a rivalry here, so that might be the opener. We'll see. We need to do a role change, unless, is there a lady here? Josie Jane. Because that did not start a rivalry. We could get Josie Jane and put her against Precious. And maybe still switch Lita, just in case. Because then I could have a triple threat. Let's sign Josie Jane. End of season for $6,000. Second match will be Precious Silver and Josie Jane. And then we will have a role change from Lita to a face. So if that doesn't create a rivalry, then I'll try to get Lita and Silver into it again. All right, who else we got? Is Brute Force worth just cutting at this point? 1,300. If I do 2 more advertising promos, he's worth keeping. Although it does take a slot. All right. Spike and Bam Bam both need rests. Dreamer and Taz could possibly go. Both of them could get hurt. Try Stevie and Jericho again. Let's do like a fatal 4-way in the main event between Joel, Buck, Taz, and Dreamer. 3 of them can get hurt. I'm going to put a title match just because I need one on the show, I think. And that leaves Higglesby, Brute Force, Stevie, Jericho. I think I got to do Stevie Jericho again. Yeah. Let's do that. And our Extreme Rules match, maybe this one. It's special, so it's already going to get a bonus. Adrian can probably take the week off next week. We've got a couple rivalries going on. Trying to have a title match on every show at this point. Do I do advertising or a call out? I could have New Jack and Spike do a tag team call out. Let's do that. Spike's at least good at it, so hopefully it works. Alright, we're getting that To the Moon. That's wonderful. Candido's getting the week off again. Adrian's getting that right now. That way, if Buck or Wheeler gets the title, at least it's still in a rivalry. Power cards. There's a Get Schooled I could get. I already have a 3 that I could add to somebody right now. That's probably a good idea. Don't want it to go to waste. It would get Candido to a 15 potentially. Adrian would get to a 5. That could be helpful. Let's maybe do that. I need to get some of these lower peeps higher. He's actually up to an 8. Health Spa. I'm going to use it on Candido this week just to get him up higher. No injuries. I'm going to use that in week 24. Let's go get the upgrade on Adrian. Ambulance or Hell in a Cell? Gosh. What do Hell in a Cell? What was Lance's? Last Man Standing. So it would have been cool if they could match up somehow. Alright, do I want to get this too? I probably need to save money at this point. We have 3 challenges we've not done. We're not going to spend that much on power cards. We're not booking 9 Hell in a Cells. And probably not going to get that many tag team callouts in the next 2 weeks. So this is going to be the show. Hopefully Lance and Adrian can get at least 3.5 stars here. Lance wins. 4-star match, level 2. Can the main event possibly be 4 stars? That would be wonderful. Nobody got hurt. Oh, I guess they were low. They did get a level 2. Eddie Pop gets $1,000 and loses half his popularity. Silver and Josie Jane. We'll see if it starts something. Silver gets the win. Another 1-star match, so might just put them in a triple threat match next week and see what comes out. Lita's a face now. Stevie and Jericho. Jericho gets the win. That is now a level 1. Good stuff. That did not work. That sucks. And in the main event, the TV title's on the line. Please, no injuries. Taz is the champ. Level 3. We didn't... Oh my god, Dreamer's hurt again. We did get Wheeler Buck up to level 3. So I do have an injury rehab, I think, still. Probably have to play that immediately. Giant Kidman in a U.S. title match. For some reason, this didn't get resolved at the PLE. So I think they still got a level 4 going. Saturn 1 popularity. Mark Henry and R-Truth. Henry with the win. Level 2. Donna, 3 popularity. Fatal 4-Way, Jerry Sweat and Chosen have a rivalry, and then Shawn Michaels and Buff Bagwell in here too. Buff gets the win. Level 2 between Chosen and Sweat. Christina Fury calls out Donna to start that, and then Scott Norton and Sabu again. If Sabu could get hurt for 4 weeks, because they have... How is he not getting hurt? Steiner, Road Dogg, Owen. It doesn't look like a rivalry exists here. 2.5 stars. Disciple Road Dogg doesn't move that. Jake the Snake and Rikishi. Jake gets the win. That starts a rivalry. Not a good match, though. Tamara gets 3,000 fans. Sammy George and Luna. Luna gets the win. 2-star match. That was a tables match. Jive loses 2 popularity, and main event is a triple threat non-title match. We got Gangrel and Booker T in their rivalry with AJ Styles. Gangrel with the win, who I saw popped up in AEW, I guess, to help Edge. That was kind of cool. I guess Edge wanted that to happen in WWE, but I thought he said Gangrel said nobody remembers it, or maybe it was the WWE higher-ups that said, but I think people remember the Brood. 3.5-star match. All right, so we had the best opener. Nobody had good mid-cards, and actually did have the best main event too, so at least got amazing booking. Will it show here? 31,000 fans. Made 95 grand. Tommy can really take a hit, looked really painful. Always hard to defend your title in a multi-man match. I thought Dreamer was going to do it. Great job by Taz. One intense match between Wheeler and Buck. Precious settles the score with Josie. I didn't know there was a score to settle. What a shocker, Lita becoming a good guy. Can't believe I just lost money on Precious losing or breaking that losing streak. Tonight's ECW started strong and strong. I liked it. Hey, ECW's Wheeler, alright, looks worn out. And Buck came so close before Taz secured the victory. Joel Wheeler never looked like winning. Somehow WCW still got more fans. And Raw was amazing. So we even put on amazing booking and seemed to have no chance. I think the venue is very much holding us back because it limits how many fans can actually see us. So Raw passes WCW now, and we're still 67,000 fans back. No, more than that. That's right. Taz needs re-signed. He's at least happy. I think we're just going to say yes. Make him super happy. Joel Wheeler wants to be at the PLE. I'm sure he'll be there. Adrian is not getting happier, but he did get his rematch. So we have no promises to uphold this week. Not booking a giant gets us injury rehab, which could come in handy, but we're going to go ahead and play this one on Tommy Dreamer. Actually, I'm going to wait to see. Let's wait to see if we need to do that. Hopefully I remember. All right, stamina-wise, we can do Josie and Precious again. Or do Lita and Precious, maybe. What's Josie on the mic? A 3. Well, maybe she does a charity promo. And we try Lita and Silver again. Because they have more popularity. Do not book your most popular giant. Is that Precious Silver? She's my only giant. Well, if I can avoid getting anybody hurt the next 2 weeks. Because Dreamer right now would miss WrestleMania. If I would have kept Lita heel, I could do a Josie Lita with a run-in from Silver. It'll be a bad match, but could at least start a rivalry. Oh no, do not book. So she can't even do a run-in. Well, I can do a call-out, I guess. Let's try a call-out from Lita to Precious. Because another injury rehab might be nice, so I can use it next week if somebody's hurt. Wheeler needs a rest. Jericho and Stevie can go again. Adrian needs a rest. We don't have enough people. Higglesby. Candido can actually go now. Do I go ahead and start something with like Eddie Pop? I could do specialist, but that's Adrian, so no, I can't. Buck and Candido with a run-in from Wheeler, who could get hurt. We got to use these 2 guys somehow. They'll be terrible matches, but Let's do Eddie Pop and Lance with a run-in from Adrian. And then we will do Buck and Candido with a run-in from Wheeler. We could do Mr. Higglesby and New Jack, but then I can't do a tag team call-out. But my other option is not much of anything. Fighter, fighter. This is not going to be a good show either. Only one match has a rivalry, but there are 2 run-ins. I guess I can just throw brute force in this just to change it up a little bit. 0 popularity, that will not be good. And then we can do, we can't do a tag team call-out, but I can do a call-out from Taz on Dreamer. And then by not booking Precious, I'm getting an injury rehab, so let's go ahead and use this on Tommy to get him back. We also got a To the Moon that I can play on somebody. After their next match, they get plus 15. We have Buck, Candido. Eddie Pop would go up to 25. I might want to do it on Lance. Who's Buck's in it with? Wheeler. And Wheeler is a 66. I could do it on Buck. Let's do it on Buck. He'll go up 15. There's an injury rehab there too. But I can only play 1 per week, so although you can play a 2 and a 3 I think during the same week, and I'm getting a 3. But nobody can get hurt this week, so I should be fine. But I guess 2 people could get hurt next week. Yeah, I can't risk that. I'm going to buy that. And my Extreme Rules match is it the main event again? Possibly. If I do that, Candido rests. Let's just do it in this one. Make sure it outdoes that. Alright, not a good... I could do a tables match maybe here. And maybe go ahead and play this card. Yeah. Why not? Make that better, and hopefully that increases the rivalry. Let's book that show. Those middle matches have been awful this whole month so far. WCW is opening up with, somehow all 3 of them are in the 80s stamina. Donna and Christina, this is a non-title match. Donna gets the win, that's a level 2, 3.5 star match. Jerry calls out Chosen, that's level 3. Bossman and Goldust. Bossman with the win, that was a non-title match. 2.5 stars. Our Truth goes 4 popularity. Buff and Mang, everybody has so much stamina. They have much deeper rosters than me, I believe, too. 2.5 stars, level 1. Chosen gets 1 popularity, and Shawn Michaels and Mark Miro. HBK with the win, 2.5 stars. Raw, Booker and Gangrel again. Booker with the win this time, 3.5 stars. Tamara, their champ, loses a popularity point. Sable and Ava. Ava could get hurt. She wins. 2 stars. Sammy George, 6 XP. Road Dogg, Steiner, and Undertaker in a triple threat match. Scott Steiner with the win. 2 stars. Disciple calls out Road Dogg. That's a level 3 now. And in the main event, Extreme Rules match between Jake the Snake and Rikishi. Rikishi gets the win this time. That's a level 2, 3.5 star match. And over on ECW, we're opening with an Extreme Rules match between Adrian Buck and the World Champ Chris Candido making his comeback. We got a run-in from Joel Wheeler. Candido gets the win. We get Buck and Wheeler to a level 4. That's also a 3-star match. I will take it. Lita gets something going with Precious Silver, thankfully. This probably be a 1.5 stars, maybe. New Jack gets the win. 1.5 stars, no rivalry, that's fine. Really need that to get to a level 4. Eddie Pop, Lance Storm with a run-in from Adrian, who could get hurt. 1-star match, but we got the rivalry up. Okay. Josie Jane gets us 3,000 fans, and in the main event, tables match between Stevie Richards and Chris Jericho, with a little added boost from the power card. 4.5 star match, and that's a level 2. Okay. So again, mid-card was awful. Opener was competitive and had the best main event here. WCW got 33,000 fans. All right, I like tonight's WCW. Oh no, I don't want to read theirs. I want to read mine. Almost 37 for Raw, and only 23.7 for ECW. All right. Holy crap, Adrian Williams blindsided Storm. Maybe it's just me, but the perfect triple threat has more fan favorites. Yeah, I know. New Jack's winning run continues. Everything all right with Buck, been looking frustrated. Josie Jane promo was for a good cause, but kind of boring. Not liking Lita as a good guy. Sorry I let everyone down, says Adrian Buck. Lance Storm, so sorry for the fans for such a one-sided match against Eddie Pop. I wish he was better too. That's fun. Love seeing the rivalry between Jericho and Richards, and Dreamer was called out by Taz. Unfortunately, it didn't work. All right, we did get an injury rehab in case somebody gets hurt this week, which means we can take at least one risk on this to try to get some more fans. All right, Raw's now 8,000 ahead of WCW and like 80,000 above us, but still no third GM trophy for either of the competitors. Bam Bam wants a raise. I have to say no. He's going to be mad, but surely he won't leave next week. Brute Force wants a match with Dudley. I assume that's Spike. I can make promises and not keep them at this point. Alright, ensure you're the least popular available bruisers in a match to get a veto star that I can't use. How nice of you. Lance Storm upgraded, and now he can become a bruiser or cruiser. Well, cruisers are tough because I don't have many giants, so I'm going to go bruiser. We're going to go ahead and play the double cost for next week on Raw's in the lead. So I guess them. Right? They're pretty close, but sure. I've got 2 injuries, so I can actually take 2 chances because I can play both of them next week. So, cool. I do not have enough money to upgrade, so that's rough. All right, we got to have a heck of a show here. We could do Dreamer and Taz because if both of them get hurt, that's fine. Dreamer's lost so much popularity because he's been hurt twice now. And then Jericho and Richards. Richards can get hurt too. We're just going to hope not for 3 injuries. I could also do a call out maybe. Let's try a call out from Jericho on Richards for now. Lita and Precious can go again. And maybe that's a triple threat. We'll see. Might need Josie to do another promo. Candido's only 31 stamina. Can we do the tag match? Spike and New Jack are borderline. We gotta try things. We gotta try things. Buck and Wheeler can wait. Lance and Adrian. If I do that, Taz is a 4, Dreamer's a 5. Let's try that. I can only risk 2 people getting hurt. I already have 2 in that match that could get hurt. I'd rather they not, but Lance and Adrian gets me a boost. I'm going to make that the main event. And then I could do Jericho and Buck with a run-in from Richards or something. Is it only one-on-one matches that get the matches with only specialists? Oh, okay. I was trying to think if I could do a triple threat with 2 heel specialists, but it has to have only specialists. Well, I want people with good popularity in matches. So I think I'm going to do Buck and Jericho with a run-in from Richards to try to get that to a level 3. Hopefully Richards doesn't get hurt from the run-in. Adrian could get hurt. There is a pre-match physio here. That might be worth using. But on who? All right, a call out from, oh. So maybe we just do charity promos. From Taz and Candido. And then I still need an Extreme Rules match. Which could probably be this one, actually. Try not to hurt people. And then maybe I do the pre-match physio on Adrian. Alright, so at max, I could have New Jack, Spike hurt. Technically, Richards could get hurt on the run-in and Adrian. So 4 people could get hurt. I have 2 cards to bring 2 of them back. I think I'm going to play this on Adrian because Specialist gets me a bonus. So I'm going to play pre-match physio on Adrian Williams. His stamina is really bad. I think they have more of a chance the lower it is. I'm not positive of that, but it would make sense. And then that's going to be the show. We are getting a veto star, but it's not helpful at this point. I don't know if that will outdo that or not. Lita's the most popular, but the other 2 people are not popular at all. So I think we'll just leave it like that. I guess I could switch these, because I don't think it'll outdo that, because that's like a 3.5 star match because of the specialist bonus. All right. We won't have a lot of money to work with at WrestleMania. We'll see. Can we beat somebody this week? That's not a good start because those are super popular people in the opener. Saturn could get hurt. This is a tag team match of randomness. And now it's a rivalry. How is it just 3.5 stars off the bat? I guess their popularity. R-Truth gets a popularity. Christina and Donna, still with lots of stamina. Christina Fury with the win. 3.5 stars, level 3. Sweat, that didn't work. Mang and Buff. I think Buff still has a rivalry with Michaels, but yet it's still 3.5 stars. Everything's 3.5 stars, I guess. Popularity for Kidman, Goldust Bossman, and Sid, with a run-in from Miro. I don't know on who. Bossman wins. Everything was 3.5 stars on WCW. And over on ECW, we've got the tag team title opener. Champs retain. Only 2.5 stars. We got titles on the line in a rivalry, 2.5 stars. Taz gets us 4,500 fans. Adrian, Buck, and Jericho with a run-in from Richards. 2.5 stars. That's now level 3 between Jericho and Richards. Candido gets us 6,000 fans. Lita, Precious Silver, Josie Jane, and an Extreme Rules triple threat. Precious Silver with the win. No rivalry increase. That's harsh. And only a 2-star match. That's level 4 at least. And Adrian and Lance Storm. Lance Storm with the win. Only 3 stars, but level 4. Raw, the tag titles being defended by Raven and Gangrel against Booker T and Styles. So 3 champs in this match. One's a double champ. Styles and Booker T with the win, 3 stars. They just throw people together and get better stars than my rivalries. But I think it has to do with their popularity. Sammy and Sable. Sable wins, 2 stars. Rikishi and Jake, level 3. Taker and Hoovy. I think Taker's still got something going with Kidman. 1.5 stars. That's Giant Cruiser, 1.5 stars. Wow. Disciple loses a popularity point. And Maya and Luna. Maya's been mad for like months and somehow has not left Raw. I don't get that. 3.5 star match. So, decent show. We did about the same as Raw overall, but their star power is going to get more fans. 42.5 for WCW. 38.9 for us. We're going to have $244,000 to work with. Well, minus the $50,000 for the arena, so $194,000. All right, Storm got revenge on Adrian. Richards attacked Jericho. Jack and Dudley keep the men's tag title. Bam Bam Higglesby just didn't have the answers. See, Jericho was up to his usual dirty tricks against Buck. Don't understand the fuss about Taz. Keep running your mouth. Well, you can, Tommy Dreamer. Jericho has to be satisfied he destroyed Buck. Really varied show, and Precious Silver settles the score with Lita. So we did beat Raw by like 1,000. Veto star that we can't use. I think because this episode hasn't been too long, I think we'll just go ahead and move on with our WrestleMania spectating rather than splitting it out into 2 episodes. So we'll get it booked and watch. So Raw, they both got their 3rd GM trophies. But I think that's for passing 4 million fans. Maybe. Which I am about to do. We'll see. Bam Bam is threatening to leave. 1 week later, that's all the time I get. And I have to give him $100,000 now. He'd be my only tag match on the card. I think I have to do it. Which will only give me $94,000 to play with. Wow. Mr. Higglesby, sure, whatever you say, dude. Brute Force wants a match against Spike. That's probably not happening. Tornado Tag, don't need to do that. I'm actually going to wait to see No, I think I just have to do this. We got to get the... It adds show quality, so we got to do that. All right. At least we don't have anybody hurt. I think I have no power cards I can play. Nope. I have a health. None of these help. Okay. Well, the main event is going to be, I think, Jericho, Richards, and Candido. It's not the right number of faces. But there's the most popular rivalry I have going. The opener is going to be Taz and Dreamer. In the middle, we'll have the tag titles. We'll have the ladies. And we have maybe just a four-way match between these guys. Yeah. And that might actually be a steel cage match because it's 2 level 4. I don't have enough money for that. It'd be the only match I do because isn't it 90 grand? Oh no, it's 54. I'm going to put that on there for now and see. Maybe that goes in the middle. I also haven't done any charity promos. Who do I have left? Josie Jane can do charity. I can only do one. Because that will get me... So last time I did that, though, it looked like it screwed up the fan count because we spectated. Because it was like only counting that one rivalry was resolved instead of 2. Maybe I'm not doing that. Maybe this could be in a steel cage. What are their specialties? Last man standing in an ambulance. And the PLE bonus is TLC. Let's try last man standing there. Special guest referee casket. That's not happening. This can maybe be our Extreme Rules match. We're running out of money very quickly. Backstage Brawl TLC steel cage. Special guest referee. That would make sense as a TLC, and now we're over money. So maybe this is just like a tables. We have $10,000. Iron Man, special guest referee, so absolutely nothing works there. Hell in a Cell, last man standing. Maybe we do 2 tables matches. We'll leave 4,000. Which is not enough money to do anything. And even if I remove a tables match, that doesn't give me enough to do another charity promo. I have to take both of them off. That saves 6,000. That actually is more of a quality boost, so let's do that. I'll have to do an Extreme Rules anyway. Them be the rules. Maybe this doesn't need anything because it's 2 level 4 rivalries. It should be really good. So that gives us enough money to do another charity. It won't be very good, but we'll try it with Eddie Pop. Gives us 4,000 bucks. That can't be upgraded. Nope. TLC I'm doing because it's the PLE bonus. Alright, so we got an Extreme Rules match, a tables match, and a TLC match. We have a tag match, a ladies match, a fatal four-way, a triple threat, although it's 2 heels and... Ooh! I could put brute force in this. It'd be 2 faces, 2 heels. Will he help or hurt the match? It's either that or I put him in this match. Give him a chance at the CV title. Oh no, he's a heel. I thought he was a face. Just kidding. Never mind. He's not doing anything. In that case, I can cut him. What does he get me? $300. Okay, that's not enough to do anything with. And Eddie gets me $400. Definitely not worth it. Is anybody... Tavish is good on the mic. Would cost $1,300, but then I can't really use him to do anything worth it. Oh no, I can sign him and use him instead of Eddie Pop. Right? Yeah. Say Tavish, sign. This becomes Tavish instead. He's not as popular, but he's a 3 on the mic instead of a 1. That works. What promos? I mean, PLEs don't usually have promos in real life anyway. Alright. Well, I think that's as good as we're going to do. We only got to use that, I think, twice, maybe 3 times. The specialist bonus. Kind of tough to do, especially when you only have 1 face specialist on your show. So not doing a steel cage match, which would get a lot of fans. What's the other one that gets a lot of fans? The Backstage Brawl, which I don't have unlocked because I won't have Arena Tier 3. Alright, I think that's the show. There's no power cards I can play. Really wish I would have got that the week before. I wish they would make the last power card you get from week 24 should be something you can actually play. And then I have no idea why there's even a week 25 goal, because your cards disappear as soon as the season ends. So that just seems like a screw up. Okay, these guys' popularity is way better than them, so should for sure be better. Actually, I think I am still going to switch that, just because actually they're all 60 popularity. 2 of these guys are under 60. It's only a level 1 and didn't get a very good rating. It was 2.5 stars last week. So, all right, we will spectate WrestleMania. We're leaving $2,000 unused. Are we up first? No. Raw's up first. Iron Man match between Rikishi and Jake the Snake. That's probably going to be 4.5 stars. Rikishi wins. 4 stars. Jive Owens gets 1 popularity. They have 3 Iron Man matches. Iron Man, not for the title for some reason, between Raven and Val Venus. Not great popularity. Only 2.5 stars, and Raven's hurt. Not that it matters. Also, yeah, never mind. That's a level 4. No point in that at this point. Road Dogg and AJ, the Georgia Boys, who I thought were the tag champs at some point. I don't know who AJ's partner is. Is it? They beat Gangrel and Raven. I don't remember who he tagged with. But now Gangrel has a tag team of partner Scott Steiner, so I think this is a nothing match. Still got 3.5 stars somehow. Sammy George, 4 popularity. Iron Man, this just got a 1.5 stars as a regular match last week. I'm guessing an Iron Man will be a little better than that. Undertaker, 3 stars. Maya gets them 2,200 fans. And in the main event of WrestleMania for Raw is a fatal four-way for the Women's Championship. Tamara Tycross has a rivalry with Odyssey, defending also against Sable and Ava, who might still have a rivalry. I'm not sure. I thought Maya was with Sable. Their champ will be Sable, so she might be kept. That is a 4-star match. Yes, that rivalry is complete. So they get amazing booking. Now we get to do some spectating over on ECW. Extreme Rules match for the TV title. Taz with his crazy good popularity against Tommy Dreamer, who lost all his popularity because he's been hurt three times in the last 5 weeks. Let's spectate. Actually, we haven't seen Taz yet, I don't think. We are in Calgary. Tommy we have seen. And again, if you ever want to know whose version of the creations I got, just ask, leave a comment, and I can probably pretty quickly find which one I downloaded. Try to find the best ones that are available. Here's Taz. Pretty impressed with his look here. Alright, so no real care, I guess, who wins this. If Tommy wins, he'll probably be cheaper to keep just because he's not as popular. But then if Taz wins, it'd be nice to keep someone so popular. But I'd be happy to keep either of them. I am planning on going through season 3 because I am curious to see if I can actually catch up. I'm going to have a different strategy, I think, for the season 3 draft. Try to go for low cost people and then lots of local talents, because I realize I need a deeper roster from the beginning that I can build up, and then by the end of it should be good on money, because I need to be able to use money on my logistics, because my assets are stacking up, but I just haven't had money to purchase anything, because I have to also have a roster. So Taz taking control here in the beginning. I'm trying to remember what match did we watch of Dreamer? Might have been against Saturn last season. Might have actually seen 2 matches of Dreamers. Back in the ring we go. Will we get a weapon? Dreamer wants it from this side of the ring. Taz is going to do a little taunt. Dreamer goes for the trash can. It lands upright. Taz reversal. Dreamer stumbles back to the trash can. We'll hang him up on the top rope. So the trash can evidently does not work when somebody's in kneeling position. Didn't realize that. But Taz reversed the face smash into the trash can and now takes back control. See if it ends with the Taz mission or the old Death Valley driver. Drop down, drop down. I guess Dreamer doesn't do leapfrogs. And the sit-out spine buster almost gets a 2 count. Taz rolls out. And this time it worked. Taz goes face first into the trash can, and it's dented. Very nice. Working on the face. Taz might be the first to bleed here pretty soon. Taz pops up, used most of what was stored in his signature bar, and it looks like it might have paid off to take control here. He has done this move 3 times now, stretching out the arm. Taz would like to maybe get a weapon. Yep, it will be a kendo stick. And gets Dreamer right in the stomach. Now in the back of the knee. And that's it for the kendo stick. I don't know if like that actually... I can't see Dreamer's status. He just threw a ladder and somehow that busted Dreamer open. Hit him in the back, but he's bleeding from the top of the forehead. Anyway, what I was saying, I don't know if he's actually taking damage to the leg when he gets hit with the kendo stick on the leg. If it's actually like targeted damage like that or not. Dreamer just with a taunt, now going... No? Okay. That happened in one of the other matches we watched too. So it's like the CPU doesn't know to press square over and over to punch him once he's up there for the 10 count. Taz has a finisher evidently. Will he get Tommy to submit? Looks like he let him go and then reverse it. That was weird. He didn't tap out, but he also didn't reverse it to get out of it. Interesting. Taz does have a signature now, which I imagine is some sort of Tazplex. Dreamer is going for a table, which will go in the ring now. Ooh, Taz just missed him. Dreamer's going to do a little taunt while Taz gets a sledgehammer. He got Dreamer right before he got punched, or was about to get punched. Let's see if he goes one more time. He's probably pushing his luck. A clothesline surely won't do it. 1 count. Taz still has quite a bit of health left. A little basement dropkick from Dreamer, although his butt landed right on the table. That would probably hurt. Kind of surprised Taz is not busted open yet. His head is taking red damage. And now he takes a sledgehammer right to the groin. And again. For some reason Taz is holding his head, but alright. Dreamer goes back outside. Steel Steps getting involved now. Oh, thought maybe the Death Valley Driver was coming, but just picked him up to hang him on the rope again. Taz now has red body damage. Dreamer goes up top. This is rare, I would say. Misses the clothesline. His face might have hit the steel steps. Taz runs away. Seems like it would have been a perfect time to do a Tazplex, but goes for a weapon while Dreamer is standing right next to him. That didn't turn out to be a smart idea. Dreamer has done this move, I think, 4 times now. Not much variety here from the computer. Tommy gets the sledgehammer. He's coming outside and not using it. I feel like they do that move, the pick up and drop, a lot more than I do when I play. I tend to do just like normal moves. Oh! He gets caught in the Death Valley Driver on the table. This could be it. Taz might have resiliency. Nope, Tommy Dreamer, your TV champ. That hopefully will be a 4.5-star match. It is a level 4 rivalry. Extreme Rules for a title. One guy's popularity was 93. 4.5 stars. Thank you very much. All right, moving on. We get Josie Jane getting us 3,700 fans. Tables match. Let's watch Precious Silver and Lita. I'm going to be curious to see if Precious Silver has those things on her fingers in match. I have not seen her in a match, I don't think, before. That is terrifying. If she actually gets to use those in the match, I'm pretty sure Lita will become impaled. Also, haven't seen Lita yet. It's the first women's match I think we've watched this series. Maybe not. We watched Donna Matrix and somebody, I think. So there's Precious Silver. Looking pretty cool. She does have them on. How is that legal? There's no way. This is kind of, I guess this is current Lita. I did not download a more retro version of her. Could have, I guess. I'm almost out of download spots, actually. I downloaded so many people for this Attitude Era series. I think fewer than 10 left. I actually thought I was hitting the limit on images because I had a few people that I couldn't download. I had troubles getting a Psychosis, but I think it was just an issue with that particular one that I was trying to download, so I went with another one. And then somebody else, I can't remember. Lita's going up top. I guess she kind of hit her. Precious Silver reacted, at least. Lita's just like tossing around Precious Silver, who's the giant in this matchup. This is a tables match, so it's one of those where I feel like anybody could for sure win it. We've seen tables matches end very, very quickly. It's in the corner. Is Lita just going to put her through it now? No. She is going to throw her outside where there is another table waiting. I wouldn't mind if Lita's not too expensive. She could be one of my keepers. Since I might be in last, I'll get the most keepers, so that would be beneficial. A Russian leg sweep from Lita there. Beat down. Didn't even make it to the table. Just keep throwing her around. She can just stumble and fall down. Pick her back up. You gonna throw her the other way again? No. Jawbreaker. Precious Silver's done like 0 offense. Again, I don't remember what that move's called. The Miz used to do it. And is that what was that Dean Ambrose's finisher when he started, or did he might have grabbed over top of the head? I think. All right, 2 tables that Lita has brought into the match. Will she get it picked up in time to hit her? No, she won't. The table is just leaning on them, and Precious Silver might pick up the win right here Yes, she will. With a power bomb, Precious Silver wins. Tables matches might be the most like silly to spectate, but I guess if you don't want to be here a long time, it's fine. So I'm hoping for a 3-star match there. I know she's not, Precious Silver is not very popular. Oh, 2 stars. A tables match and a rivalry. Lita's got super high ring XP. She's like 21. So that is rough. I'm glad I didn't pay any more to make that a crazier match. I don't know how much better it could have gotten. And then in a fatal 4-way, we're going to see 3 local talents with Lance Storm in the mix. Every single one of these guys could get hurt, but it doesn't matter. It's the last show. It's a normal match, so this might take a while. But that last one was super quick, so let's see. I'm going to probably put a little time limit on this one just so it doesn't take forever. Haven't seen... We've seen Lance Storm, but I don't think I've seen any of these local guys yet. Blue Rose Paradigm. Interesting handle. He looks kind of cool. Joel Wheeler. I don't know if he looks kind of cool. Looks like maybe he should be in the Alpha Academy. Now we get the Boxer. Adrian Buck. These guys on the big stage, along with Mr. Canada here. If I could be serious for a minute, Lance Storm. I believe he said you are going down. You're reading his lips. Alright, I'm starting a timer so we can keep track of this match not going forever. At least, so the main event's TLC, so that those ones have been okay to watch because there's at least progress in grabbing the belt from above. We maybe watched one tag team match. Our best bet for this match is people rolling out of the ring a lot in hopes that they, or somebody getting stuck in a long animation, I guess, while somebody goes for a pin. At least Lance Storm, one of his finishers is the single leg crab, so if he could get a quick tap out at some point, that'd be nice too. I have no idea what these other guys' finishers are. Adrian Buck just totally missed on like a spinning back kick. Double Russian leg sweep. Don't see the double team moves very often, I feel like, in simulation. Hurricane Rana. Interesting to see these guys' movesets. Kind of cool. DDT from Wheeler. I have no idea what he just did, but he breaks up that. Nice little spear in the corner. Lance Storm clothesline. Going for the pin. Not even a 1 count before Buck is on him. It's an Alabama Slam. Yes, sir. We got kendo sticks involved. Joel Wheeler would have been my first guess on who's getting the kendo stick. Seems maybe more like a Adrian Williams thing. Okay, well, 2 guys in the ring. Probably a little early to hope for a pinfall here, but we'll need this later. Hopefully these guys can do some damage to each other. If everybody can get down to their second bar of health. That would be beneficial for the progress of the match. Wheeler having a tough time grabbing Buck. Crucifix on the outside from Storm. Adrian Buck misses with the kendo stick. Not this time, though. Goes for the pin now. Does get a 2 count, so we're getting somewhere. Oh my gosh. Joel Wheeler's moveset's pretty crazy. I feel like Adrian Williams has quite a bit of health left, but also has not gained much. Wheeler's going for the announce table now. Said we're in Canada, so I guess this may be the French announce team that would be there. Only a 1 count, so Lance still has a lot of fight in him. Adrian Buck's just out there kind of resting on the barricade. Another DDT from Wheeler. Adrian Williams is now down on his health. That used to be Kalisto's move. I forget what it was called, but doesn't even get a 1 count. I don't think the ref got down to try to count. Adrian Buck hops out of the ring at the same time Lance hopped in. Joel Wheeler has a finisher. And that was it. The springboard RKO. Or cutter, whatever you want to call it. That was crazy. I didn't know that was on the game. But Lance Storm was busy beating up Adrian Williams to do anything about it. Now Lance going for the pin. That's not going to happen. Joel Wheeler has lots of health left. Crucifix not going for the pin on Williams. Buck rolls out of the way. So if the guys were damaged enough, I feel like we could have had 3 pins by now. So we got 2 guys going for a pin at the same time now. Adrian Buck almost gets 3 count on Lance Storm. Now we got, is this a finisher from Buck? Yes. That was Sammy Guevara's move, I think. I don't think a leg DDT should end anything. Adrian Buck's got a chair. Goodbye, Lance. And a Hurricane Rana for Adrian. Both rolling out of the ring. This could be it. He throws the chair, misses. Oh, DDT on the chair. Go. Oh, that could have been it. Adrian has no health left. Go for the pin, dude. Lance takes down Buck on the outside. Joel Wheeler with an enziguri over the top rope. I've never seen that animation before, I don't think. The springboard moonsault from Joel Wheeler onto Buck. Could this be it? No. Adrian Williams could not get in the ring because it was blocked by the ref and the 2 guys pinning. Ooh, Adrian Buck had enough, and then he gets hit with a chair. Lance Storm goes for the roll-up. Single leg Boston Crab. Unfortunately, Joel Wheeler is right there. Again with, I wish I could remember what that move is called. Lance Storm's right there to break it up, though. I don't know if the chair shot worked on Wheeler, but he got kicked in the face anyway. Adrian Buck gets a chair to the head, and Adrian Williams blocks the leg lariat. Adrian Williams is showing off now. Well, Buck could not use the kendo stick. We've got a leg heel hook, or I forget what that's called. Not the greatest at the move names. German suplex. He's going for 3 here? Oh, yeah. Suplex City from Adrian Williams. And now the LaBelle lock. Yes, lock. Lance Storm's been there to break up a few. He totally misses on a very slow-looking springboard back elbow. Now he gets a kendo stick to the face. He will roll out. Maybe Adrian will too. Yes, this is Joe Wheeler's chance. He has a finisher. He's just going to go for the pin. After some kendo stick shots, Lance is back. He's going to watch the pin happen. So maybe Lance Storm and Joe Wheeler were in this together. I don't know. It was an 8-minute and 48-second match. I'm hoping for 4 stars here, actually. It's 2 level 4 rivalries. Only 3.5. I guess I'll take it. And nobody got hurt, surprisingly. Tavish gets signed to get us 6,000 fans. Thank you, Tavish. And we will spectate the tag team title match between Bam Bam Bigelow, Mr. Higglesby, Bam Bam, who's 100 grand richer. Thank you very much for your greed, Bam Bam. May I never sign you again. I think he did that to me once. Was it last season? He quit on me. I brought him back. It's just no keeping Bigelow happy, evidently. We saw Bam Bam last episode, was the spectated match with him and Al Snow. And I actually don't remember who won that. Oh, Bam Bam did, because he got his flying headbutt. Mr. Higglesby, what a tag team. Looks like he should be one of the janitors at Hogwarts or something. I really hope they don't win. If they do, I might just change my rule of keeping my champs. I tend to keep my champs because then people already start out with the added popularity. It seems to be a benefit. New Jack and Spike have been the champs almost for the entirety of this series. Kept them last year, or last season, I mean. Can they keep their titles over the big boys? So many cutscenes. Oh my gosh. Alright. Higglesby is not nearly as tall as I thought he was. He looks like the Penguin or something at this point. I don't... Is he shorter than Spike? I definitely thought, like... For some reason, I thought he was even like a giant in the normal roster, and I thought maybe I changed him to Bruiser, but guess not. Alright, he's tagging Bam Bam. We're right back in. New Jack fights out of a powerbomb. This is a normal match, so it'll be interesting to see if New Jack can win without weapons. I don't know that I think every match we've watched of New Jack's, it's been Extreme Rules or Table or TLC or something where he can use his toys. Bam Bam was full of headbutts in that last match we watched with Al Snow. New Jack's... Well, I was going to say gonna recover a bit, but instead he gets a diving Bam Bam. And here's another headbutt. New Jack's health has already taken a big hit. I mean, I guess if I'm going to keep my champs, Higglesby should be super cheap because his popularity's in the 40s, I think. I don't think he did get the tag, but we're going to say he did, I guess. It's cool seeing these two in the ring together because I always think of an ECW and Bam Bam, like, just two-hand pressed and threw Spike Dudley from inside the ring into the crowd. I don't think something like that would be allowed today. Spike Dudley with the attack. Bam Bam's looking for the tag. Oh, Spike stopped him. New Jack back in. I don't know if that's a good idea. New Jack going up top. He was doing an elbow drop, but Bam Bam stood up and still connected, like a back elbow sort of deal. Higglesby with the breakup. New Jack with almost a chokehold. Little camel clutch action. Bam Bam just tossing New Jack around. Goes for the pin. Spike knows that New Jack's kicking out there. Ooh, Bam Bam blocks the rebound clothesline. Ooh, Bam Bam does have a leapfrog. That's fun. But does not get the power slam. A lot of reversals here between these two. Bam Bam misses the drop kick. New Jack with... This is the shake, rattle, and roll, or whatever Honky Tonk Man called his neck breaker. I'm not sure why New Jack has it, but it's kind of funny to see. I'm not super familiar with New Jack's moveset. I still can't tell you what his finisher is, even though we've watched like 4 matches of his. New Jack had enough of Higglesby, I guess. A Superman punch from New Jack. Was that his signature? He doesn't have a signature bar anymore, and he has a finish, so I guess maybe Spike's gonna come in. Bam Bam just earned a finisher. We might see our first tag, nope, I say tag team move from the corner, but Spike springboard. Ooh, DDT, beautiful. Again, cannot get the tag to Higglesby. They are keeping Bam Bam in the ring. You'd think it would be the opposite, where they're keeping Higglesby in the ring, but Spike does not want to be in there very long, evidently. New Jack has his finisher, and it appears that's what it was. I think it's the H-bomb, what Ilya Dragunov does. I have no idea if New Jack actually did that. We got a sleeper hold in. Is Bam Bam going to tap? Nope. Jawbreaker. Will Bam Bam get the... Nope, going for a sidewalk slam here. I thought Bam Bam might go for greetings from Asbury Park. He's got that. He's got the diving headbutt that we saw last episode. He's got the Bam Bam moonsault. Higglesby with a running neck breaker. Somehow hurt himself. Spike reverses. We need to get Spike probably back in the ring. New Jack with just some slaps to Higglesby. And a big right. Spike is coming in. I don't know what his status is from a signature or finisher standpoint, but he surely got that Hurricane Rana. Now just attacking Higglesby. They are about the same height. Interesting. I would not have guessed that for Higglesby. We're going to get Bam Bam back in with his finisher. It's not looking good for Spike Dudley. Here it is. Greetings from Asbury Park coming up. Will New Jack come in to break it up? Yes. Alright, we've had our first breakup here. Thought Bam Bam was maybe going to attack him. New Jack could also maybe, grab Bam Bam. Oh, well, a little miscommunication there. Higglesby was going to knock Spike off, but Bam Bam did instead. Bam Bam pulls New Jack into the ring. Spike with a Hurricane Rana on Higglesby. A bear hug from Bam Bam on New Jack, who is not the legal man. Spike taking his time coming back in the ring. Spike with another Hurricane Rana. Spike was known to do kind of the same moves over and over, at least in ECW. He mostly just did his finisher to big guys through tables, so. Bigelow has a signature and a finisher now. Reversed. Spike. Kicking Bam Bam on the side of the face. Spike's tired, gonna get New Jack in the ring. And he is going to attack Higglesby. What's he doing here? DDT? Oh yeah. Plants Higglesby on the side of the apron. Oof. Big collision. Bam Bam takes down New Jack. I feel like... So that was Bam Bam's outside signature, I guess. A big splash. And now he's doing the finisher outside the ring for some reason. But New Jack's going to be in rough shape now. Needs to get him in the ring, but instead throws him into the barricade. He's going to get a count-out victory here. They're not going to win the titles due to count-out. I did not see that coming. All right, well, they get the win, but not the titles. Hopefully that doesn't affect the match rating. I was hoping for 3.5 stars here. It's only 3, and Spike got hurt. All right, so high hopes for the main event here. It is 2 heels, but it is a TLC match, which gets the branded bonus, and it's for the world title with 90 popularity. Candido and Jericho and Richards are 2 of my highest as well. So let's spectate these guys. We've seen Jericho and Candido, but not yet seen Stevie in a match, I don't believe. Actually, don't remember how good he looks on this, so we'll find out together. Is that, why does Jericho have LA Knight? No, is that LA Knight's back entrance video? Sure looks like it. I guess just because it has some of the same colors that Jericho would use. Alright, so who will head into Season 3 as the ECW World Champ? I would almost guarantee I will be keeping whoever wins this match. I'm happy to keep any of the three, so fine by me. It took me a while to finally get Stevie. There's Big Stevie Cool representing the BWO. Did not download the Blue Meanie, the blue guy. Could have, I guess, created them as a tag team. I kind of struggle to find tag teams, but I've had the same champs for pretty much 2 full seasons now. Candido not coming out with the title because it's hanging above the ring. So here we go. ECW World title on the line. Stevie breaks up the lockup between Jericho and Candido. Jericho misses with the springboard dropkick, but gets the old monkey roll. Monkey toss, whatever it's called. Yeah, I wonder, seeing how he has the Big Stevie Cool and a blue guy and Hollywood shirt, I wonder if the guy that I got the person that I got the Stevie Richards from also has those other two. He might have. Stevie looks giant, but I guess Candido was pretty short, and Stevie was deceivingly tall. Let's see if he actually... No, I think the 10 count punches do not work for the computer-controlled superstars. They do not know what to do in that animation. That could be... Is that going to be a patch in the next patch? Should be about time for the 1.09. I think 08 was the last one. Usually it's random things like that I read that they fix. Stevie's thinking like, hey, maybe I'll just go ahead and win the match here. Jericho's going to have something to say about that. This time he hits the springboard clothesline. Candido takes out the knee of Jericho. Now he seems lost. Jericho and Stevie going up top. Ooh. Can he at least get one done here? No. I was hoping he could get one, make a little progress. Candido drops Stevie on the chair. He takes the ladder from Jericho and looks like he was trying to throw it, maybe. The ladder just morphed through the ropes. Candido gets dropped on the table. Stevie's just running around, missing punches. Neck breaker to Jericho. Candido goes up, and he doesn't even have a chance to see the little meter. Now he gets dropped. I think usually they roll out after they get dropped off like that, but maybe he hasn't taken enough damage. Stevie does not allow Jericho to get the ladder. Jericho almost has a signature. Hurricane Rana from Candido. Stevie just throwing Candido around. Jericho gets drop kicked off their apron. It is fitting that in a TLC match there is a T, an L, and a C all in the ring right now. Well, the L is having some troubles. Actually, they're all hanging off the apron. Funny enough, Jericho I think is trying to get the ladder but can't. So hopefully, oh boy. Okay, good. Now he should be able to. Whew. That was tough to watch. Stevie reverses Candido. Reverse DDT on the ladder. Neck breaker to Jericho. And now gets clothesline to the back of the head. We got Stevie and Candido just like staring at each other. Okay, now he gets grabbed. I thought he was going to put him through the table, but maybe not. I don't know what Stevie Richards is doing. Gut wrench. Thought maybe he'd go through the table, but no. Will Jericho be able to get one here? No. Yes, he got one. Yay. He got two. Is Candido going to do anything? He's going to grab Stevie. 3. All right. Well, the next guy up there could very well win the match. Stevie's ready to go through a table, but wakes up in time. We're doing a 10 count without any punches again here. Huh. Guess maybe we should just take that out of people's movesets if we're ever going to spectate. Somehow threw Stevie out of the ring from the other side of the ring. Jericho with a signature and a finisher. Richards with a signature. Candido hangs Jericho up on the top rope, bounces back, knocks the table over, but doesn't go through it. Candido's going to set up the ladder and get, looks like a pile driver. Boom. Will Stevie steal the belt while Candido is messing around with Jericho? He's going to watch him win, potentially. There's Stevie with 1, and Stevie wins. All right. Big Stevie Cool is your ECW World Heavyweight Champion. Chris Candido acted a bit stupid there. Come on, 4 stars. 4.5 would be wonderful. How about 5? We'll take 5. So we did get amazing booking. That is nice. I think so did whoever we'd already watched. Raw. Candido's hurt. Doesn't really matter. Over on WCW, it's an Iron Man match between Meng and Buff. I think Buff is still in a rivalry with Shawn Michaels, who's not even on the card. So this shouldn't be great, but it's Iron Man, so it will be. 3.5. Oh, it is in a rivalry. Okay. So Buff and Michaels must have ended theirs. Buff is hurt. They're doing call-outs. Doesn't make a lot of sense unless they're going to be your keepers, I guess. R-Truth and Mark Henry are in a level 3, I think. R-Truth with a win. 3 stars. Now they're in level 3. Sabu does nothing. Jerry Sweat and Chosen are in a level 3 or maybe even 4. Jerry Sweat with a win. 3.5 stars. Mark Miro. So the tag champs are not defending on WrestleMania. There's actually only 1 title on here. I don't know if it's injuries or what, but Miro got some fans. We got Scott Norton and Saturn. Norton and Sabu are in the rivalry, not Saturn. Still a 3-star match. Stone Cold gets 2 popularity, and in the main event, it's Chyna defending her women's title in a tables match against Donna and Christina, who I think are in a rivalry. Donna gets the championship in a 4-star match, and that ends their rivalry. Okay, so we did have the best opener. Worst second match. We all had 3.5-star middle matches, all 3-star fourth matches. So I had the best card overall. Can it show in the fans, please? Raw with 2096. ECW with 219, so we caught up by 10,000, but that's not enough. We were down 80, I think. If I can catch up 10,000 every PLE, that would work. Alright, let's see. Definitely not disappointed by that finale. What a crazy ride. Almost sad to see the end of Richards and Jericho. ECW is really pushing their stars hard. Give them some R&R. What a killer show. Can't wait for next ECW. Calgary crowd loved seeing Josie Jane. Who knew? Who knew she was there? Or from there? Always great to see Jericho and TLC match. Richards' match was my favorite part of tonight's show. Would love to see Candido get a rematch. New champion Dreamer takes the title from Taz. Richards takes the belt. Had to work hard to fend off Candido Jericho. Holy crap, Higglesby finally won a match, and tonight's ECW ended strong. 202 for WCW. So we gained on both of them. And does that mean we get back in first? Or did they also get their fourth? Raw got their fourth, but WCW did not. That's big. So that means WCW did not do 5 of their seasonal challenges. That's kind of crazy to think on extreme difficulty, but I will say it gives me a much better chance. So I'm now 70,000 fans back from Raw and 60 back from WCW. Alright, let's see the Slammy Awards. I know this has been a long video, but we got to get through the keepers and the draft here too. Most fighters on the roster goes to Vince. Most charity promos to Eric, and most cruisers to me. Interesting. Didn't think I had that many. Only won 2 of the awards here. Most new fans and most rivalries completed, which we always get because the other groups do not focus on that. They keep them going forever, which maybe I need to learn from. Maybe I need to draw out rivalries longer so I have more choices during the PLEs. That could be a very, very good lesson to learn. Might need to try some different things here in the next season. Best average card quality goes to WCW, along with highest average card quality during PLEs, and Raw got highest total profits and best match card quality on a single show. Alright, Raw. Let's see. They completed 6 of their seasonal challenges. Let's see this first. Total fans, we already saw. Total revenue, not us for sure. Match quality, 2.88, 3.14. WCW had the best matches. And rivalries, yeah, we more than doubled Raw and almost doubled WCW. And WCW only got 4 challenges completed. Actually 3, because the total fans doesn't count as 1. Which means Raw only did 5. And we did 7. Alright, most matches won. New Jack with 12. Buff was over on WCW with 13, and 14 for Sable on Raw. Most popularity gained, Odyssey with 63. Norton with 71. We had Joel Wheeler with 67. Most matches booked, also New Jack with 17. Buff. AJ Styles for Raw. Highest average match rating, Ava, 3.69. 4 for Christina, and 4 for Sid before we traded him. Most weeks spent injured was Ella. I would have guessed that was Tommy Dreamer, but I guess not. Jackie was 6 weeks, Raven 7, and he was their world champ. And maybe their tag champ too. Maybe he was the other guy. Alright, well, we're in second, so we don't get the max keepers, but we do at least get 5. Alright. Adrian Buck's the only one that will not stay because he's angry. So that's fine. Stamina gets all reset, so I'll put that out of my mind. I think we gotta keep Stevie Richards because he's our world champ. He is steel cage and basic stamina, pretty good at promos. His popularity is amazing right now. So 221. What are we sorted by? Cost? Let's sort by popularity and then see who maybe is a bargain cost-wise. Tommy Dreamer, ambulance, basic popularity. He's a 5 on promos. I think we're going to have to get him. Maybe our keepers are like the only ones that are like super popular. I need to have a deeper roster, and I need to focus on local talent. got to do some things differently. Again, one of the rules is to have $1 million less to work with. So I draft $2 million worth of people to cut because you get half their value back. So it's like losing $1 million. Yeah, Tommy as a TV champ. My tag champs, Bam Bam's really expensive. I don't know why. I think some of it has to do with morale. I think people who are happier are cheaper. Which makes me maybe not want to get, because Bam Bam has tried to leave me twice. Or, yeah, left me once and tried to leave me again. I could also look at keeping rivalries. Lita and Precious Silver have an ongoing rivalry still. Does anybody give me a basic power card? Nobody at all. Okay. Well, I don't need to keep any of them because I can sign them for probably around that same amount. Well, keeping a tag champ for 76,000 seems all right. So that'd be 2 heel bruisers, and I've kept a face fighter in bruiser. All right. Hope I don't regret that. Keeping Bam Bam, and then honestly, Taz is only 164. He's the same popularity, they're the same level. That's why they're almost the same cost, they're the same class and everything. But Taz is a 4 on the mic. If I get Taz, that leaves me with $500,000 to use drafting. Bam Bam's the one I'm not certain about, but I really like keeping my champs. Oh, I think we'll go with that. We'll keep all the champs plus Taz. 3 heels, 2 faces. Confirm. Alright, Raw kept their women's champ Sable, their double champ AJ Styles, but not as tag partner, so I think that means those get vacated. Gangrel and Jake the Snake. So they did not keep their world champ, who was, I think, Raven. WCW kept Buff. Donna is their women's champ. Shawn Michaels, Saturn. Mark Miro is half of their tag champs, Stone Cold. So the only people that would have been draftable by me, well, Roberts and Gangrel both were in ECW. Donna, I could have gotten. Saturn, Stone Cold, but I'm going to have to focus on cheaper people. They kept Jake the Snake. He's level 25. Good call. All right, let's probably just focus on the bottom of the list here, drafting-wise. Raw goes for Godfather. Be interesting to see some new people here. Jackie to WCW. Luna, oh my God, she's 100,000 more than Lita was. She does have an Extreme Rules match specialty. I would only be able to get one other person. Down at the bottom, there's Tess, T. Morris. Tajiri is 197. Does get me a power card. That would be helpful. I need faces to go after Bam Bam and Higglesby. Preferably maybe like a fighter and a specialist. not many options here. Lance Storm. Shane Douglas would be nice. All heels. Shane's Extreme Rules specialty, that's nice, and super high stamina. So is Psychosis. Dudley's. Sabu I've not had yet. Maybe I had him in season 1. I think I did. TLC and Specialist. I do have a face fighter in Richards. So I have 500,000. So if I get somebody at 300, I can get somebody at 200-ish, which would be Tajiri. Or I get 2 people around 250, which don't exist really for who I can get. 270 would leave me with somebody for 230. Jericho's super expensive. Rob Van Dam I've not had yet. Rob Van Dam would be like the main level 25 I would want. I wouldn't be able to draft anybody else though. Terry Funk would leave me with 120. Rey Mysterio. Yeah, these guys are just too much. I think I'm just going to get Tajiri because down here he's the least expensive I can get. And I don't know if I can get anybody kind of in the middle, so we'll just see who's left after Tajiri. His stamina's not great. Higglesby's is 48. That's awful. Were Hawk and Animal in ECW? I think Hawk at least made an appearance. That'd be another bruiser, though. Maybe I'll just get Tajiri. Raw goes for Mongo. WCW takes Animal. And it's back to us. So we have 307. Let's go down. So the most expensive, we can almost get Luna, but not quite. A face would be preferred here. Psychosis with lots of stamina. Do I just get Shane Douglas to maybe be the matchup for Tommy Dreamer? I could do Taz and Stevie, Douglas and Dreamer, and then try to get 2 faces to chase the tag titles. I think that's what we're going to do. 84 stamina is nice. Although, he's 7 levels higher. 6 more stamina, only 5 less popularity. Steel Cage Fighter, but I really want his Extreme Rules specialty. Oh, it says right there, gaining match quality bonus. I always questioned whether it was just they're better at it, or it's match quality. It seems like it's not even that they're better at it, it's just match quality. Alright, 84 stamina. So we have 31,000. Our goal will be to end with 31,000. Bubba Ray Dudley gets taken by WCW. We'll just take whoever's at the top that doesn't give us a power card. So Hogan. Actually, I'm going to be strategic about this. Jericho does not give me a power card, so we'll get him. No, then it's harder to remember who I actually drafted, so I'm going to get people who are not in ECW. I was thinking, like, well, I want to draft people who were in ECW, so then when I cut them, they'll be in the free agents. But let's just go with what's easier to remember. Hogan gets me no power card, so we'll take him. Luna gets taken, that's unfortunate. China to WCW. Psychosis to Raw. Kane does not get a power card, so let's take him. Hacksaw to WCW. Hawk to Raw. Where did Animal go? Was he Raw or WCW? Be cool if he was with his tag team partner. He does not get a power card either, so let's grab X-Pac. Again, we're drafting these people to cut them to give us $1 million deficit compared to the competition. Partly to make it more challenging, and partly to make it more realistic that ECW did not have money like Raw and WCW. Alright, I have 667, so if I get 416, that leaves me at 250. Is there somebody with 210 that I can get? Yes. So we will get Undertaker and hopefully Alex Wright to put me back at 31,000-ish. D-Lo to Raw. WCW gets Chavo. Back to us. So yeah, we want to be at, so actually it's 220 is what we need. So Disco would put us at 30,000, and we were aiming for 31, so that's what we'll go for. And that will be it for ECW. Everybody on the screen is ours except for Hollywood Hogan. Raw's going to keep going and get Billy Gunn. WCW is going to get Alex Wright, and then they'll be done. Not bad looking. Raw's going to get one more and Lord Steven Regal. They do have that level 25 Jake the Snake, but otherwise doesn't look great. All right, so we'll be signing some local talents here to kick things off. Popularity-wise, looking pretty good. All right. Let's go ahead and get the roster set, and then we'll be done. ECW showed promise. Need extra effort. Yep. I'd like to be better too. How's the prep going? Yeah, I bet you like having Sable on your roster, Vince. I guess I should be warning you that WCW is going to outperform ECW. Sights are set a little higher. Raw is the real target. Alright. Basic power card. I think that's from Tajiri. Gives us bad advertising. Rest your primary for blinded. So we end up with our Extreme Rules and our Special Counsel, which was our greatest card last season. Not bad here. Let me look at season challenges too. Book 10 shows with perfect drama curve. That should be easy enough. Purchase all power cards 5 times. It's always a tough one. I'm not doing 10 Hell in a Cell matches just to do another Hell in a Cell match. 5 complete trades, that should be fine. We'll get that as soon as we cut some people, so that's nice to get a homecoming immediately. Ooh. We'll also get that one to get a pre-match physio. That's not great. Huh. Spend 400 power cards, maybe. Hire 5 will do that here in a second. Use 50 talent scouts, maybe. And 15 commissioner goals can probably do that. Alright, so I'm going to cut 2 people now, starting with Hogan. And Undertaker. So now we're at 10. So now it should show, yeah, I've already done 1, because we're over 300,000. We're close to 600. Just need to sign somebody. So we'll get, if we can get it to 600, we'll get that homecoming card next week. I have, on the face side, I only have a fighter and a bruiser. They're my champs. I need face tag contenders, so fighter, specialist, preferably. Tavish got us those fans at the WrestleMania, so I'm going to get Tavish back for 17,000. He's a 3 on the mic. And then we will go cut Kane, and that will put us over 600,000. We'll get the homecoming card next week. That's kind of a cheating way to do it, I guess, but not so much. I'm still putting myself at a disadvantage. Releasing Kane, yes. Alright, so I still need a, let's see, does it show? Yeah, now I have 2 challenges complete, and I'll get a third once I sign. Huh. I wonder why that doesn't say 2 or 1 of 5. Interesting. Alright, what I could do is do a talent search now, but I think I want to do it, save it for next week. We still need some ladies. Unfortunately, there's none here. Alright, on the heel side, we have our 2 bruisers as tag champs, then we have a fighter and a cruiser. So a face giant would be nice. Or a specialist if we don't find that. So let's maybe do, let's do 1 search here. One search here. So I think we'll just get Sammy George and Beth Spartan. Oh, Sammy's mad. So let's do female here. Alright. Andrea Cannons can't match up with anybody. We could get Josie and Precious again. I don't really want to get somebody that's upset. We could do Odyssey and Josie. Let's see, Odyssey has, she's level 3, 4 on promo. Precious is 5 on promo and level 4. And more stamina. So let's get Precious. And Josie, because they did not have a rivalry going. It was Lita before, so let's do that. She's a 3 on the mic. And then we can go ahead and cut X-Pac and Disco. Alright, so that is our real roster now. We're out of talent scouts, right? Who's here I can sign? Jerry Sweat is a perfect matchup for Tajiri. We'll get him for the full season. So we still need a tag partner for Tavish, a face fighter, preferably. None of these other guys. I don't think Liger was ever in ECW. So that search at the level 10 was kind of a waste of money. Paragon J. Pierce, I guess, is the option here. Steel Cage Specialty. He's only a 1 on promos, but we'll see. Alright, so now role-wise, we have 6 faces, 6 heels. We got 1 ladies matchup. Probably go ahead and get another ladies matchup. It would have to be Beth and Sammy. As much as I don't want to get Sammy. Special guest, that's awful. Extreme Rules. So Beth's definitely coming to the team. And I guess I could just get Sammy for now, and maybe I just get her for 10 weeks. Sure. Alright, so now we have 4 women for like the first time ever. That's not true, but 2 faces, 2 heels, perfect. We can probably, let's see, giant, fighter, bruiser, specialist. So we don't have a face cruiser or a heel giant, which neither are here. I could just sign 2 more specialists just to have some people on the roster. No, I want to save some money. I think 14 is enough to get through this show. And then obviously going to use, hopefully, the homecoming card next week. This feels more manageable. I want money to be able to do an upgrade here. Not arena, because that's against the rules here. But maybe this one that gets 4,000 more fans. That would unlock no holds barred. I think I'm going to go ahead and do this. 300,000. We have 18 assets. Get some additional fan gains here. Alright, that should be helpful, and then we'll only need to sign somebody for 1 week contract and play the homecoming card on them once we get it. And yeah. Probably need to stock up on Get Schooled to play on some of these local talents I just got. So we only have 7 people above popularity of 50. I don't think 5 popularity is worth $30,000, but I think 15 ring XP might be worth 36. So I'm going to buy that and play it on... Who has popularity but not very good? Well, it'd be Higglesby. He would get up past level 5. He's super happy too, so it could keep him around. I mean, we got him for super cheap, so it would be a good idea to build him up even more. I don't know about Higglesby becoming like a star of ECW, but he kind of already is. He's a tag champ. Tajiri would get to a level 15. Josie would get past 5, so would Silver. I'm going to play it on Higglesby. He's a level 7 now. And we can give him, a tables match. He is a tag champ, so tornado tag would be nice, but tornado tags are kind of expensive. So tables match for Higglesby. He's 3-10, and one of those wins we watched. That'll make you feel special. Cool. Alright, we spent a little bit on power card. Oh, now that says 4. Did I only hire 4? Sweat, George, Silver. I hired 6, I think. Sweat, George, Silver, Spartan, Jane, Tavish, Pierce. 7. I heard 7 people, and for some reason it says 4. Maybe people that show up just normally here don't count, although I don't know if any of them were. Anyway, doesn't matter. All right, that's where we will call it. I am feeling okay about this. It'll be kind of a slow build, but hopefully we'll be wiser with the money, build up some people that we got for cheap. The only person I did not sign full-time was Sammy George, and that's mostly just because she's mad. Yeah. And then we'll get a homecoming card to add somebody else that's awesome to the show, and we'll have to figure out what we do with them, I guess. It kind of depends on what rivalries start or don't start here in week 1. So, trying to kick things off with a bang. Might be later today, I'm not sure. But yeah, till then, thanks for tuning in. See you next time. Shoe Shack Redemption's out.